Despite the invaluable role they play in stabilizing the ecosystem and fighting against diseases, the Goliath frog and other endangered amphibians in the Mount Nlonako area in the littoral region of Cameroon are threatened by wanton hunting for food, pet trade, and habitat destruction.
Many people eat it in food, and especially in a goosey pudding when they are dry.
Community kids and young adults hold the key to reversing this narrative.
Children at this age, they want to be hunters of tomorrow. So if we are taking them today to the field, it's to show them what will be for them to not be hunters.
Cognizant of this, the British Ecological Society and Voice for Nature Foundation partnered with Voice of Nature VoNat in February 2022 to raise some young amphibians conservation stewards in the Mount Nlonako area in collaboration with Government Bilingual High School Ebonyi. Using PowerPoint presentations, posters, and amphibians images, VoNat and partners took the youngsters from some 7 communities in the Mount Nlonako area through experiential learning sessions on the different amphibian species, their conservation importance, threats, and the role they can play to conserve the species. The Learning and Amphibians Conservation Immersion session also took the kids and young adults to some amphibian hotspots to understand the different feeding signs, traps, vocalization, and other signs of amphibians and the different threats they are faced with.
C'est un manga aujourd'hui, c'est pour découvrir les grenouilles Goliath.
So we came to learn about the frogs, where they live, and how to preserve them.
The experiential learning sessions boosted the appetites of the youngsters, hitherto mostly glued to their TV and phones, in amphibians conservation.
Nous devons sensibiliser la population pour la pollution de la biodiversité parce que cette pollution peut engendrer plusieurs causes comme le manque de grenouilles parce que nous avons plusieurs grenouilles en voie de disparition ici au Cameroun.
On the occasion of the 2022 World Wildlife Day, which coincided with Cameroon's National Day celebrations, the 50 new amphibians conservation stewards translated their zeal into concrete actions for endangered amphibians conservation. They marched past in front of over 1,000 children, young adults, and parents from communities within the Mount Nlonako area with posters of some endangered amphibian species they want protected, brandishing drawings, and presented poems, songs, articles, and debates with unique conservation messages. This culminated in a special sensitization program on the Mount Nlonako FM radio station using pro-amphibians conservation poems, songs, articles, and debates.
Protection des grenouilles, en évitant de polluer les cours d'eau, en évitant de détruire leurs habitats, en créant des planètes en santé.
Pour la préservation, unis pour la protection des espèces en voie d'extinction, nous parlons des amphibiens.
Habitat pollution and destruction, trapping and hunting, and other activities that further jeopardize the existence of endangered amphibians, especially the world's largest frog, Goliath frog, are some of the poor environmental practices the young amphibian stewards advocate strongly that their communities stop.
Je veux vous sensibiliser pour la conservation des amphibiens qui sont à voie de disparition, puisque nous pouvons conserver ces amphibiens pour que la génération future les voie.
The conservation messages have been well received by community members and their local leaders.
It is necessary for everybody to protect the frogs.
Some elite and residents of the Mount Nlonako area were particularly impressed with the strategy of educating children and engaging them in conservation efforts.
Now that children take part, it means that there will be a longer term conservation because the children are just growing, they are teenagers and they are just growing. It means that the message will go far and wide, especially for their parents who are hunters.
With more and more amphibians conservation consciousness being generated within communities in the Mount Nlonako area, there is an urgent need to assess and provide alternative sustainability schemes to hunters of Goliath frog and farmers destroying amphibians' habitats. These will serve as a practical mechanism to convert the attention of community members from the destruction of endangered amphibian species and their habitats.